Okay, welcome back. We are now studying general knowledge test questions for the CDL. We're going to start with question number 151 and continue to question 160. So the first question is 151. Which of these statements about hazard of vehicle fire is true? I kind of get the feeling that whoever wrote this, English was not their primary language. Which of these statements about hazard of fire is true? So we're looking for a true statement about vehicle fire, the hazard of vehicle fire. See, A, poor cargo ventilation may cause cargo to catch on fire. B, carrying a fully charged fire extinguisher may prevent a fire. Underinflated tires do not cause a vehicle fire. So we want the true statement. A true statement. Underinflated tires do not cause a vehicle tire. That would probably cause a fire. Carrying a fully charged fire extinguisher may prevent a fire. Well, carrying it might if you use it. Poor cargo ventilation may cause cargo to catch on fire. I suppose this one is true. Let's be. Is the answer B? Carrying a fully charged fire extinguisher may prevent a fire. No, it's A. Poor cargo ventilation may cause cargo to catch on fire. Question 152. You should wear a seatbelt in a moving vehicle. A. Only when you're driving. At all time. Only when you are on the highway. Okay, so it's saying a moving vehicle. You should wear a seatbelt in a moving vehicle only when you're driving. What if you're passenger? That can't be right. All the time? If you're in a moving vehicle, yes, during all the time that you're in a moving vehicle, you probably should be wearing your seatbelt all the time. So let's go with B. That's correct. 153. Which of these items is not checked for a pre-trip inspection? Okay, A. Whatever all lighting are working. A is whatever all lights are working. Which of these items is not checked for a pre-trip inspection? A. Whatever all lights are working. Amount of fuel on a vehicle. Cargo securement. I would say the amount of fuel. Let's go with that. That's correct. 154. Which of these statements about pre-trip inspections is true? So we're looking for a true statement about about a pre-trip inspection. So the true statement about a pre-trip inspection. So we're looking for something that's true. That means two of the statements are untrue. When you park on a street, you should walk so you face away from oncoming traffic. So when you park on a street, you should walk so you face away from oncoming traffic. B. Leave key in the ignition so you do not lose it when you are under the truck. Yeah. And C. If you need to tilt a cab, secure things so that they could not fall or break anything. Well, I suppose if you're doing a pre-trip inspection, you're going to need to you don't know if you want to park on a street to do a pre-trip inspection. So let's say you're tilting the cab forward and you've got valuables in there and you tilt them and they fall and break. You don't want that, so let's go with C. See if C is correct. That is correct. Okay. Question 155. Can state inspectors inspect your truck or bus? I would say yes. Yes, and they can put you out of service if unsafe. That is correct. 156. Which of these statements about cargo loading is true? A state law dictates weight limits. If cargo is loaded by the shipper, a driver is not responsible for the load. I would say that's untrue. The legal maximum weight allowed by the state is considered safe for all driving conditions. Well, I don't know if that's true. Let's go with this one. A state law dictates legal weight limits. That's correct. 157. Which of these is not required of driver needed a hazardous material endorsement? Which of these, presuming statements, is not required, or which of these items, so let's say statements, which of these items below is not required knowledge of driver needed a hazardous material endorsement? I'm not sure what that means. Which of these statements? Which of these is not required of driver needed a hazardous material endorsement? So I guess what it's saying is what's not required that the driver should know regarding hazardous material endorsement. Basic chemistry. These products can be loaded together. When to use placards. Let's go with basic chemistry. That's correct. Okay. 158. To determine the blood alcohol concentration, or BAC, level for a person, it is necessary to know how much a person weighs, how often a person drinks alcohol, how old is a person. Let's go with A because that's a percentage. So, yeah, A, how much a person weighs. That's correct. 159. Implied consent means you are giving your consent to inspect your vehicle for alcohol. B. It is understood that you may drink alcohol now and then. C. You are giving your consent to be tested for alcohol in your blood. Let's go with that one. C. Implied consent means you are giving your consent to be tested for alcohol in your blood. And that is correct. And 160 is the engine brake effect is greater when the engine is blank governed RPM and the transmission is on a blank gear. So the engine brake effect is greater when the engine is blank governed, below governed, near governed, above governed. Engine brake effect is greater when the engine doing the braking is greater when the engine is above governed RPM. Let's go with a below governed RPM and the transmission is on a higher gear. Higher gear? I would think lower gear. Let's say near governed and lower. Let's see if that's correct. That's correct, yes. Alright, so we're going to stop it here and pick it up on the next video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.